somewhere, got my pickaxe in my hand. I'm headed out of somewhere, God knows where I am. I want a girl who will mine for her diamonds. I want a girl who can sort a chest. I want a girl with shears that cut and swords that burn through zombie flesh. I want a girl who knows world generation, who crafts furrows and times her attack. She's modding her community. She's flying through the air. She's smelting out impurities and feeding her cat. I want a girl with a lectern and a full cauldron. I want a girl who logs in early. I want a girl who plays till late. I want a girl with unobstructed creativity, who uses a tripwire to ruin your day. With shulker boxes organized and lustrous, in a tone that will torch you like desert grass. Who crafts furrows and times her attack. She's smelting out impurities and feeding her cat. I want a girl with a lectern and a full cauldron. Whose shield is emblazoned. I want a girl with good enchantments. On some server we will meet incidentally. We'll start to talk as we shoot skeletons. She wants a spawn with biome convenience. She wants a spawn that's in good repair. She's changing her end from wither to dragon. She's trading her archery for a trident that's self-repairing. I want a girl with a lectern and a full cauldron. Bring on the creepers, bring on the flames. Here comes the legend, the bravest of brave. Fiercer than lions, more southern than you. He's conquered our hearts, and he'll conquer hell too. Joe Hughes. The summer is past, but your days keep growing longer. There's no wind in your sails, but the storm's blowing stronger. Walking hard, standing tall, keeping your head up through it all. Fighting fires, spinning plates. Goodness, how did it get so late? Lay your head down and dream. Lay Joe Hills is filmed before a live streaming audience.
That's us! Howdy, y'all. Joe Hills here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee, and welcome to the Hermitcraft Season 7 server. You might have noticed we got some different things going on today. I'm wearing a suit. There's a frame both around me and around... Where's the game? The game has a frame. The frame around games stays mainly in the pane. Where's the pane? I don't know how to create the... It stays mainly on this plane here. Boom. Yeah, that's where the corner is. That's where the green screen stops working on my cuffs and on my button-down shirt, but that's fine. Yeah, I didn't wear the green screen tie because I feel like the green screen tie with the green screen shirt, you just don't get the full effect. But anyway, y'all can also see we've got a little bar below me down here that says raised 20 out of 500. Now, the Child's Play Gamers Give Back event has like an overall goal today of $25,000. Now, we're just doing a 2-hour stream as part of that event. So I figured, okay, 500, that seems like a reasonable place to start. If I am surprised and shocked, we can always just keep going. So this will be a 2-hour charity stream benefiting Child's Play. If you don't know who Child's Play is, they are a charity that helps hospitals get toys and games for sick kids. So, like, let's say that your kid, like, is in a, or not even necessarily sick, but like kids that need to be hospitalized. You know, let's say your kid breaks a bone or something in such a way that they have to spend a few days in the hospital while they keep an eye on it. I don't know enough about terrible things that happen to children to create a good example here, but there are all sorts of bad things that can happen to a kid where they're stuck in a hospital under observation and they just need to stay still and wait for their body to heal. And you know what kids don't love doing? It's sitting still. So having games for the kids to play helps keep them, on the road to recovery. Let's see. It looks like, did we just lose the YouTube chat? And the other, do we lose both chats? I'm not sure what's going on here. Okay, it looks like I have the internet. But y'all got really quiet like normally y'all are not this respectful. Okay, so Admiral Mellon, thank you for saying something so I'm not worried. As you can see down here, we have the coral reef from a previous charity event. I think there might be a bed over here if XP Crafted has not removed it. Is there still a bed in here? Good, good, good. We're going to go ahead and lay our heads down and dream. There we go. Both chats are working. Great, great, great. So, anyway, if you go to childsplaycharity.org, which is the URL in the upper right there, you can do that. Nobody tip via Super Chat or PayPal during this stream. There is no good... Like, for one thing, those services, like, can take a cut of that money, and then I'm get taxed on it, too. So don't do that. To get the money to the charity, use the Tiltify link in the stream description. I can post it again here. There we go. There you go. Joe Hills fans support Child's Play is in the URL. I've realized after I created the campaign, it should have had one more apostrophe, but they don't let you fix that after. Now, one thing I wanted to do. So, oh, it looks like we are already getting tips rolling in. Or not tips, donations. I have to say donations because these are actual donations this time. Okay, so, is there just a dashboard? Okay, overview. I'm still learning how this interface works, but it looks like we've already received 60. Okay, that did automatically update. In donations, 20 at the beginning, and from Anonymous, 20 from Drew Baca, who says, sounds like a great cause, and 20 from P. Marinkak, as well as another 40 just rolled in from the Hardlux, who say, let's get to 20%, help kids stuck in bed stay sane. That brings us to 100. One thing that I wanted to do, since we're doing something different, like I'm dressed up in a suit, we're doing something different with we're not tipping with PayPal or Super Chat. We're helping charity today. We got the frame. I never put frames up really around my stream. This is I want this to look visually different so you understand that this is actually a different thing. We're doing something different today. But one of the things I want to do, I know people love having the face camera distortions. To keep this distinct from the normal streams, I was thinking, once again, I'll show up in my Jomez Adams suit. You can see the pinstripes there. I've got my green button-down shirt. You can kind of see the buttons on the cuffs. The sleeves are not actually... The sleeves are actually long enough. The cuffs aren't usually exaggerated like that. I've been doing that for the camera. I've been pulling them out extra just to be silly. But, yeah, I was going to say, I was thinking that what we might do is just I'll set the rotation of the camera to whatever the current tip level is. Although, Anonymous just tipped 20, and then Manatee Gag and NJ just tipped another 100, who says this should get you nicely towards your goal. And then another Anonymous tipped 3. So that puts us at 223 out of 500 toward our goal. So, yeah, we might have to evaluate increasing that goal. They said there's a way to do that on the page. I'll figure that out. But what I was going to do was I was just going to set this rotation thing here. So let's, if I start hitting up... Uh-oh. Wait. Nope. Don't want to rotate that. I want to rotate my camera. Edit transform. Okay. Yeah, didn't mean to. We actually are going to play Minecraft, but here we go. We are rotating the camera until we hit 223 degrees, I guess. Probably should have been doing this the whole time. In retrospect, I'm realizing. I'm drifting this way. This is okay. We're gonna have to lift this up. I think we're gonna have to use the scroll wheel for this because just holding down, you know what? Just holding down the arrow. This is really slow. The scroll wheel isn't very fast either. There's got to be some way to do this faster. Is that faster? Whoa, there we go. Holding down control, we're up to 160, 180 degrees. And we're 223 degrees and 0.30. There we go. So we're just going to put that back down in the box there. And we'll just keep rotating that to whatever the current amount raised is. Once again, here is the link for anybody just coming in. We're donating to Child's Play as part of their Gamers Give Back Day today. Rotate Joe, yes. What I wanted to do, even though we can't necessarily actually build anything right here yet, I wanted to come and scout the Strait of Gibraltar here. I also thought it would be really funny if, like, when I'm upside down, I, like, have my tie like this. It's like, wait. No, that's not... What would be a good angle to make it look like it's... Yeah, so there's my tie. It's like, okay, I could try and... But yeah, anyway. It's hard to see that that's a tie, though, I guess, with the... It's fine. So, what I wanted to do... Yeah, Ian Johnsma, I've read the chat, but you don't need to spam about it. We are trying to talk to folks about this Child's Play fundraiser. Benefiting hospitals all over the United States. But anyway, what I wanted to do is I wanted to measure the Strait of Gibraltar here to figure out the best place to jam in a model. Somebody says another 20 degrees. Oh, you're right, because Ma has 0 just donated 20, who says, always love Child's Play since Penny Arcade started it. Yes, this is indeed a charity created by the folks at Penny Arcade. So let's go ahead and rotate that up to 243 degrees. I'm losing parts of my tie here. There we go. Although at this point the tie should be this way. Wait, yeah. There we go. It's working. Okay. So what we need to do is we need to measure Do we have... We were going to build a map of the Strait of Gibraltar at some point, and I don't know... Did we actually ever do that? Is there a map of this place that's wildly out of date in the printing press room? I would have to check, I'm realizing. Also, I need to make sure I paused folding. Good, I did. I remember that mapping this area was on my list, but I don't know that I ever actually did it. Okay. Buried treasure map, buried treasure map. A lot of buried treasure maps here. Here is a map. Is this it? Nope. Not it. Buried treasure map, buried treasure map. False for mayor. Okay. So I'm realizing we may not... I don't know if XP touched the lighthouse. Was it... Maybe we didn't actually build any maps. But I think that what we need to look at is where the Ever Given would get stuck in the Strait of Gibraltar here. Now, the Ever Given, it has a length overall of 400 meters, okay? According to Wikipedia, it has a beam of 58.8 meters. So we're going to do 59 because it's Minecraft. I think 59 meters is so wide that it wouldn't fit in here. This might not be 59 meters. We're going to go ahead and trigger the overlay that shows us our coordinates here. Danica Docil says, that's a new layout, no hotbar times. Well, we're doing a special stream benefiting Child's Play charity today. So I'm going to go ahead and post this. There we go. Okay. Let's see. So this is 1040. That was not my best attempt at flight. Okay, 1040 minus 964. That is like 80 meters, roughly, I think. So, if we wanted to have a 400-meter long ship get stuck... Okay, we need... Well, I wonder... Okay, let's go back here. Let's go back here and check something real quick. If we go back to, like, here... So it's like 1,100 meters or so. Let's say it's... So we would need to go to 700 meters on the X before we were 400 meters away. So even at half scale, we would have to go down to half scale to make this a 200-meter ship instead of a 400-meter ship. If we wanted to lodge... or a model of the Ever Given in here. Okay, let's go back to where we had that bed. Okay. Hey, the Addams family tips 20 and says, thanks for being Joe. Well, thank you for supporting Child's Play. I'm going to go ahead and rotate that camera to reflect our new fundraising value. We were up to $263 here. So that camera is rotated 263 degrees. Yay. Oh, man. My hair is... All this rotating around is really messing with my hair. Hold on. Luckily, I came prepared. I actually brought a comb this time. I'm always forgetting to actually bring a comb into the booth here. There we go. There we go. That you got to look proper if you're going to be on a stream like this, you know. Okay, so let's go ahead and take down the setting up stream sign, because we actually did do a good job of explaining the charity so far, and I don't want to distract from the donate via the Tiltify link thing. So, how long did Corrales build his container ship? That is a great question. I actually wanted to go visit Corrales' port and get an idea of that. You know what? I think, hold on, I want to get a sense, if we built the Ever Given to scale, if we built it 1-to-1, so this is 1050 here, Where is 14, or where is 650? Oh, no. It wouldn't... Oh, my gosh. Even at 3/4 scale outside of render distance. If we built it to 3/4 scale, it would block from here to the goat. I did pin the live chat message. Is it not showing up? I'll repin it. There we go. Well, Walnut Christ says build it to scale. Well, here's the thing, though, is if we build it at 1-to-1 scale, we just established at 3/4 scale, it goes from where we were just standing all the way to there. At 3/4 scale, one end to the other would be out of render distance. So people are saying to scale would look epic. If you could load the whole thing visually, it would. It'll actually look less impressive if we can't fit it into the thing, right? Hockey Gamer Girl 77 says, loves your videos. Thanks for getting me through COVID. I do what I can. You got yourself through. I just helped out here or there, but I'm always glad to. So thanks for watching. Maybe scale it to the container size that Corrales used. That was what I was going to say, is I kind of think I should go look at Corrales' ships to figure out what the Hermitcraft standard size ship is. Whoa! Mr. Lance donating to Child's Play, because this is a charity stream, not a keeping my lights on stream. Mr. Lance donating 500 says, the Joe Cam go round and round. And J-Rod tips another 40, who says, thank you, Joe, for supporting such a great charity, for always being yourself. Being your fan is truly Child's Play. Well, thank you, J-Rod. Okay, so we need to figure out two things. We need to figure out how to rotate that, which is easy to do. Wait, you know what? I can be rotating that with one hand while I'm using... I can have one hand on the mouse, maybe, trying to rotate this until we get all the way to... where are we at? 823. We're at 270 now, so wow, that's going to take a while. And then with the other hand, okay, no, I can't actually use the laptop because I have to hold down control here. Oh no. Okay, so OBS actually seems to have locked up at 360. So what we need to do then is we need to open up Wolfram Alpha. And we'll say 823 divided by 360 modulus. And then we'll put whatever the modulus is. This is not giving us the modulus. What? Why is Wolfram Alpha not know how to give us the modulus? Do they want remainder of 823 over 360? Okay, 103 degrees. So there we go. We're going to spin me right round until we're at 103 degrees. Whoa, I lost the camera. Here it is. Found it. Yay. It's working. Just precisely as intended. Yeah. Okay. So then, so next we need to go back in here, and I was going to say, since we already hit, in the first 25 minutes, we've exceeded our $500 goal. I need to change that somehow. Maybe detail. Okay, yeah, here it is, goal. I'm going to just go bold here. And, like, we're already at 800. Let's just say 1,500. I don't want to be, like, hubristic. Because, like, I don't want to be like, oh, yeah, I'm so great. Of course I can raise $1,500. But y'all are really awesome. And I don't want to, talk you down. So I'll do my best, and maybe we'll get there. But, yeah, thank you very much. Chris Lance, or C. Lance, and J-Rod. D. Costales also just rolled in with another 20, so I'm going to do a little bit of a roll here, too. That's going to bring us up to 123 degrees. Dude. Oh, boy. Okay. So, we need to... Yeah, we're going to go and check out Corrales' ship and get a sense of... Let's get a sense of how... No, I overshot. Let's get a sense of how big his container ships are. Now, because we can look at the size of the containers, and maybe they're to scale and maybe they're not. But, yeah. So, I did want to just give... So, I know some folks don't always get to see a lot of the other hermits' work. And I did want to kind of do a little bit of a sale here, because I haven't been over in this area of the server very much myself lately. I wanted to see what other people have been... Whoa! See that walker thing there? That wasn't there before the big base swap. Did Tango build that, or is that something False put in since getting back? That's really cool. There's False's main area of the base. That part I do remember being there, but that walker thing, that's totally new to me. False's crab. Okay, so that apparently False has been busy, yeah. That island over there wasn't anywhere near as populated either, with those trees. Looking good. Looking good. Hey, Travis CP. I am assuming that is actually you. If you could just tweet at me real quick to verify that, because I doubt anyone would bother impersonating Travis, who... I don't want to mess up your title. I believe is the executive something. Let me pull up my email. The executive director of Child's Play. What was that noise? You okay? 1 second. Sorry, my kid just knocked over something. It's one of those things where it's like, I don't want to have to try and get my kid to a hospital. But at least if I did, it would be great if they had access to video games thanks to Child's Play. Oh, boy. But, yeah, okay. Yeah, dad mode activated indeed. Okay. So, yeah, sorry, I was just about to check my Twitter to verify. I'm like 99% sure that that's actually Travis. But, you know, I don't want to... Okay, it is him. Great. Yeah, so that's Travis Erickson, the executive director of Child's Play, in the Twitch chat. So if y'all have any questions about Child's Play, now is a great time to ask them. Okay. Yeah, my daughter's fine. She just knocked over a folding chair. It's like... You know, folding chairs are like make that really loud metal noise. I had pulled them out of the closet because we were possibly going to have... we had some tornado watches and stuff, or like warnings. So, yay. It's fine. Okay. So, it's a folding chair. It's fine. It's just loud metal. So, okay. I think... So this is, here, Impulse's base. I remember there used to be a lot more open ocean here. Aquatown has really extended out. If we're going to get all the way to Corrales' base, though, we're going to have to go around this. Man, there used to be just so much more room here when navigating this by water. Okay. But yeah, thank you, Travis, for joining us. Appreciate all the great work that y'all do at Child's Play. Let's go ahead. I need to recognize some donations that have come in. Whoa. Okay, so we got one from Merrick for 50. Whoops. Open Ocean. Not as open anymore. Thanks, Aquawa Town. Angelfish SE with 10. Valkyrie Pilot with 20, who writes streams for a cause are the best streams. Kashmir Witch with 20 as well, bringing us up to 923. Which we need to rotate to 203 from where we are. So we're going to just roll me right round, right round. to 203. Boom. There we go. Trapzor Z says, what is this about? We are looking at building a shipping container ship. The tour camera is off-center. Yeah, the problem is that the alignment... Oh, wait. Hold on. I think I figured it out. The alignment for the rotation was at the top left, but I think I've done it now, so it should spin around the center. Let's test that. Let's wobble it real quick. Wobble, 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 wobble. Yeah, there we go. Now it's wobbling along its own thing. So we'll bring that back to 203. I don't normally mess with the rotation stuff in OBS too often, so I don't always. So that was kind of a new one. Is this Jevon's ring? This has gotten a lot. J-Rod says, how long has Child's Play been going now? And Travis says, we started in 2003 and now support over 190 hospitals worldwide. It's for the ship size. Isn't one block 3 meters? So traditionally in Minecraft, one block is 1 meter. But I'm trying to see what scale Corrales built his ship at. Austin Dreamer says, you'll have to... Joe, did you catch XB? You'll have to watch my next episode to find out. Yeah, the scale of Hermitcraft is gigantic. That's why it's so nice. Like I said, I have not been in this part of the server by boat for like 3 months. It's just been so nice to just sail around and look at everything. Also, let me go ahead and... My computer is... Something made a noise. Okay. Cool. And let's see. So I don't know if Corrales... Actually, Bastion writes 203 degrees. A watched Joe never boils. Oh yeah. So let's see. Why is Suma saying an hourglass? When the wind's in the east and the sun's in the west and the sand in the glass is right. So this is supposed to be a container ship of some sort, but no, this is really... This is really short for a container ship, like in real life. Like this is like the Lego expression of a container ship because they're doing it at minifig scale, but not necessarily because they're doing it at 1-to-1, right? Yeah, don't use Super Chat. Send the money directly to Child's Play through Tiltify. You can verify that they are actually using Tiltify for this event via their blog post about Gamers Give Back Day. I didn't actually link that blog post here because it's all about how to set up your own stream for Gamers Give Back Day. But, yeah. Okay, so as you can see, Corrales has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is only like 5 containers long. And if you look at pictures, okay, maybe 6. If you look at pictures of the Ever Given, like, there's a lot of containers on there. Now, international shipping container size. The standard shipping containers is 20 feet by 40 feet. But I want that in meters. Intermodal containers. So it's 12 meters long. Okay. So you can learn more about intermodal containers. Oh wait, no, if I copy and paste this, then I can't use my stream link. There we go. But yeah, the Ever Given is massive. And so let's see here. So Corrales' ship here is a great approximation of what a shipping container ship would look like. His docks and loading stuff are really cool, I gotta say, especially. Like, I love the container loader for the truck there. I think that's neat. These containers are 12 blocks long. Okay, so the containers he actually did to scale. But the ship is just not really the way it would be, right? So The Ever Given is 24 containers plus wide. Yeah. Yeah. So Johnson 1909 says, Joe, there's much variations of container ships. You could build a pushing ship. It's a ship pushing smaller floating platforms holding containers. Well, the thing is that I'm actually trying to build a model of a particular ship owned by Evergreen, known as the Ever Given. And let's go ahead and just check the dimensions bow to stern, which means front to back of the ship. So Corrales' ship, 926 here. So he built this 100 meters long. So when Corrales, who builds at all of these incredible scales, builds a shipping container ship, he builds it 100 meters long. That is 1/4 the scale of the actual Ever Given. So we have two options, kind of. We can build a smaller ship and just have it be a cargo ship that's stuck, but have the containers be the actual size. Or we can have it be scaled down along every dimension. So like right now, if these containers are 12 meters long, and how wide are they? They're 2.5 meters wide. Okay. So did he do his 3 meters wide, or did he actually widen them? That was almost bad. Don't fall onto a bunch of rebar, folks. Do not do that. Hey, don't ask for people to follow you. That's not cool. We are here for Child's Play today. So I'm kind of thinking, so he did these at 4 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11, 12. So he's stuck with the 12, but he made them 4 meters wide. Interesting. So yeah, I guess because a 4 meter thing wouldn't really fit on a road. What scale is XB's base? Is his base 1-to-1? Well, the thing is that I want to build this in the Strait of Gibraltar if I can get the deed back. So, yeah. So Corrales does a lot of really interesting things with scale, and we can learn from him, but we don't necessarily... Like, if we were building this ship directly outside of Corrales' port, if we were using this ship to, like, jam it between Vintage Beef's base and Jevon's base over here, we would really want to pay attention to making the scales complement the scales of the other ships. You know, actually, like, you really can tell how much smaller that container ship is than it should be when you look at this gorgeous recreation of an actual sailing ship that Corrales did. Because this actually is all 1-to-1 scale, I think. And so Ezra, it might be slightly larger than 1-to-1 scale. But realistically, what I'm kind of thinking is if I wanted the containers to work, the way to do it would probably be to scale it so that the containers are 1 block wide instead of 2.5 blocks wide. So if we scale down by 2.5, instead of being 12, it would be like, I think each shipping container would be like roughly 1 by 4 or 1 by 5. I think 1 by 4 feels... Wait. Because if you divide it by 3, you would end up with 4. So if you divide it by 2.5, yeah. Brr. Math is fun. 4.8. So it would be closer to 5. So if we loaded up a bunch of ships, or a bunch of containers, at this scale. Now, if we divide 400 by 2.5, we get 160. So I think what we want to do is maybe try and find a place that's 160 blocks wide for our container ship. It's going to be bigger than Corrales' ship by 60 blocks, but it will stay within render distance, right? Because the render distance was a real concern here. That 400 meter wide 1-to-1 scale ship would be amazing to do, but if you can't see one end from the other, it loses a lot of the feeling that it's lodged in there. Also, is there like a bed in here? That would be, you know, great. I feel like... Oh, wait. There was a bed over... It's in the firehouse. That's the bed that Krause told me to use when I'm over here. Do we need to put spaces between the containers? No, the way to do it would be to use different textures of similarly colored blocks. So, like, some of the containers would be red, some of them would be a more differenter red, that sort of thing. Hey, Beowulf rolling in and donating 20 to Child's Play, who says, a ship name suggestion, Ever Grounded. I'm still thinking about names, but let's go ahead and add 20 to our rotation here. Bringing us up to 223, I think. I think that's where we're at. I can verify this. 243. Yeah, 223. Boom. Perfect. Okay. So, let's go ahead and... Yeah, I didn't take Corrales' base yet. Don't worry. So, I think at this point we have a really good grasp of what scale is going to work best. Because, yeah, the way Corrales has these shipping containers, like, he also doesn't have them stacked properly. Why would he do that? Is it to make it look bigger for some reason? I don't know. Who is Asuma talking to people via proximity chat? Maybe that's it. And then, like, they're talking to him via proximity chat and he doesn't have his mic on. I am indeed dressed as Jomez Adams tonight because I wanted to look good since I am raising money for Child's Play today. I've got my tie on. I've got my button-down shirt. Although the shirt is, what do you call it? Transparent. It's chroma key green. But, you know, the cuffs, you can kind of see the... Yeah, that's fine. So, yeah. But if we are actually going to densely stack these containers the way they would be on a real ship, I think we really have to have with no space between them. Yeah. So the aeroplane guy says, I can just imagine the Ever Given stuck in the Strait of Gibraltar. I know, right? It's intrinsically funny. And so that's what we're going to go do. We're going to fly back. Let's swing through a Quowo town real quick. I heard that Asuma has a new shop there. It doesn't really sell anything we need for this build. But I'm guessing if everybody is over in proximity chat, they might be in a Quowo town. So, the assume... Oh, I should be Suez Adams. Does that work? Oh no, I forgot the frame rate here is terrible. Okay, I saw a bunch of things light up. Somebody did hit a bell. Test, test, test. Well, there's somebody over there. Let's see who it is. Hey, Scar. Oh, you can't hear me. Never mind. We tried. Have fun, Scar. What is he working on? Well, so somewhere over here, Asuma put in a new shop called Brick and Morty, and it's supposed to be bricks and mortar. But I wanted to see it. Howdy, Asuma. Can you hear me? I don't know what's going on here exactly. There's a lot, though. Got these guys. Whatever, as long as they're having fun. Okay, well, I ran into the back of it, apparently. Yeah, so go ahead and make sure you don't miss Asuma's next video, because that should be pretty silly. Oh, I came over here to actually get rockets, though. Okay, let's go get some rockets. Let's all get some rockets. Ow, my face really hurts now. Hey, thank you to Summerly Corey's for the 10 for Child's Play. That brings us up. Let's go ahead and rotate this to 233 degrees. Woo! Well, it's better if I hold down the control. Oh, little overshot it there. Boom. There we go. I can go ahead and post that link again if anybody would like. Oh, Brick and Morty is already out, so it's not a spoiler. Good to know. Sorry for the frame rate here, y'all. This is the slowest part of the server. I avoid it like the plague, but I am low on rockets at the moment. I might have expended some trying to chase down XP Crafted earlier. So, when I was supposed to be getting ready for this. More. We actually have unlimited rocket contract from our good friend. You know what? Maybe I should see about repairing these two elytras real quick while we're over here. Our good friend Tango Tech. There was a armor repair thing over here. And I don't know if it's been restocked. No. Okay, no worries. No worries. That's fine. Part of me is like, why don't we go and repair our gear? But part of me... repairing 3 elytras isn't really that urgent compared to getting the... figuring out where in the strait we're going to put this ship. There's going to be a lot of math involved in planning this out properly. Oh, we actually need to go this way. Okay. So, once again, if you are just joining us, this is a special bonus stream as part of Child's Play Gamer Give Back Day. So, welcome, welcome. This is False Limited. Y'all, you know, you might think this is scary, but False Unlimited is even more terrifying. Okay, so we can just... I haven't seen this crab up close. I want to check this out, though. When did False build this? Man, everybody switched back so soon that they've had all this time to, like, add things. Oh, this is cool. A lot of potential in here, but the outside's great. Hey, don't come in here advertising for other games. Okay. False literally just made it. Oh, okay. It's a mobile oppression palace. That is a very euphemistic name. Or one that doesn't care at all. It's hard to say. Okay. So we are back here at our old base. We got our beach. We got our Slimer. We got our Groundhog Day clock. Just put your little hand in mine. There ain't no hill or mountain we can't climb, babe. So let's go ahead. Let's jump to the top of the lighthouse. I think that's going to be possibly the... Actually, the top of the goat might also be good for figuring out where to lodge an 160 meter across ship. This might be 160 meters across right here, but that gets into like Doc M's area. But like having this just straight across here. Cub, Cub, you're totally paying attention to chat and would tell me if you didn't want a giant model of the Ever Given run aground at the base of your goat, right? Yeah. I'm sure Cub would let me know. I'm sure Cub would let me know. People are saying Cub traded back. When did Cub trade back? Man. It's Doc's problem now? Oh, well, I don't... Doc's not going to log into the server and beat me up. So, okay. Good to know. Good to know. Diagonal container sounds complicated. Ooh. Yeah. No, you got a point. That is a valid point. That is a valid point. So we don't want to actually knock into the coral reef here because that's really bad for the environment. But let's see. Yeah, so this reef area here would have been great for this. Doc really hasn't... Well, it looks like Cub extended this some. I haven't been over here in like a month or two. So it looks like Cub really extended this entire build quite a bit this way. The canal needs to be diagonal to make the ship easier. Yeah. The problem is that the canal here is straight across. Why is the beacon not lit? Because the winter isn't arrived? I don't know. Is that from Game of Thrones? Oh, yeah. I forgot that this was almost done. But not done. Nothing is ever finished here. It's a chateau now, not a mansion? Okay. Because Gondor isn't calling for aid. Exactly. Boy. Okay, I'm kind of thinking... How far is it from here? Maybe it goes in, like, here to here? Okay. So, if we come over to the beach here, where the dogs are. This is 900. That's an easy number to remember. Okay. So, from here, 160 across would be 1,060. That's looking real close. Okay. So what are we even with right now? We are even with where that lip comes up. Okay, so we're even with this. So let's see if we can get an overhead view. And see if there is a good... Okay, this is not the best place to get that overhead view. Because that's not loaded. Good, our wings are still good. Hey, whoa! Anonymous just donated $500 to Child's Play and writes, shout-outs to Pizza. Well, I think it's time for multiple shout-outs to Pizza. Hey, Pizza, you're doing great. Pizza, well, here's all the shout-outs for $500 for charity. Yay! So thank you to Anonymous for that. Let's go ahead and... So we are currently at 1453. So let's go ahead and figure out where we need to rotate for that. 1453 divided by 360. The remainder is 13. So we're gonna roll this all the way around here, basically. Woo! It's a lot easier now that that's pivoting properly. Although it would be better if I had it set up there, and then. Okay. Oh no, I accidentally closed the transform. So we're going to go back to transform, edit transform, and then we're going to rotate it up to 13 degrees. Whoops, back to here. Yay. So thank you, Anonymous. And once again, shout outs to Pizza. So for anybody who's not in the loop, let me go ahead and post this again. Donate to Child's Play via donate.tiltify.com/ and then all of those things in the URL there. But it's the Tiltify link. So yeah, if we hit 1,500, I mean, like, I feel like we're less than an hour into the stream too. Yeah, I'm doing a stream for Child's Play. You can learn more about Child's Play at childsplaycharity.org. the URL is up there, and I can actually point at it because this isn't rotated too far at this point. Oh, but also now that it's daytime, I can really show off these cuffs a little bit better here. Not that one, but like this one. You can kind of see that the green shirt with the tie. Whoa, if I don't fall out of my own folding chair. But yeah, the tie and everything, it just works. Okay. Let's see here. Yeah, well, the donation link in the pinned message is only visible on YouTube. I have to keep posting it on Twitch. Also, I'm not 100% sure that the pinned message is going to show up on all platforms. Like YouTube mobile versus YouTube television. Like, there's a million kinds of YouTube. It's a lot. Okay. So, if we drew an invisible line from here to there, that's 160 blocks. From there to there is 160 blocks. So that says to me, maybe we wedge it right here. Like, I think it's funnier if it's wedged in a way that would be really... Like we just build extra islands around it almost or something. Joel says, Joe, you look different in your profile picture. Well, yeah, because I'm desaturated. Yay. So let's see, if we roll down to here, that wasn't a good roll. So 929 minus 160, or actually we want plus 160. It's going to be 1089. Okay, you know what? I think we're in business here. Like, it's not... So what we do is instead of having it run aground... When we look at the length of the ship, like, the ship would actually really be wedged, like, about here at 941. So... Then we add 12 to 1089, it would actually be like 1101 that we would have to be aground here. Which puts us pretty close. And we can play with the scale a little bit. Whoa, a new goal is in order because NJ and MG just donated $47 to Child's Play. Excuse me, who says, here's some more to help you get your next goal. NJ here, listening while I work. You're always helping me with my fundraising efforts. Glad to do the same for you. Well, okay, that puts us evenly at 1,500. So first off, let's go ahead and take care of that rotation. So 1,500 divided by 360. The remainder is 60. So here we go. It's time to spin the Jomez. Oh, wait, that was way too far. Okay, there we go. So I'm now at 60 degrees rotation. And, yeah, let's go ahead and up that goal to 2,000. Because I live in hope. You know? I mean, honestly... Okay. Like, y'all are just killing it. We are at the 1 hour mark, and we already hit our second goal. So, awesome. Yeah. Yeah, we should be saying jotation instead of rotation. That is a good call. That is a good call. Yeah, we're trying to figure out where to build the evergreen. We figured out the best scale to build it at in Minecraft would be 1 to 1.5 scale. Or 2.5 smaller. What scale would that be? That's I guess that would be like 400 to 160 scale. So 400 over 160 would be, okay, that is 2.5 scale. Well, that's great. 20 to 8 scale, 10 to 4 scale, it'd be 5 to 2 scale. Eclectic Journeys, please don't tip via Super Chat. YouTube takes a huge cut of that, so I can't pass that on to the charity because I also get... YouTube takes a cut, and then I get taxed, and so that money does not go to them. We're not doing that today. Y'all have been so good. Yeah. Donate to Child's Play directly via donate.tiltify.com. At least it was only $5, so I don't feel too bad. Oh, Eclectic Journeys now donates 10 to Child's Play, who says, just saw this link. No worries, no worries. Here we go. Let's go ahead and give me another 10 degrees of freedom here. Rotating to 70, or jotating to 70. Don't tell me who to raid during a charity stream. Yeah, it's 2/5 scale. It's 2/5 scale is what it is. Yeah, so we're going to build it at 40% of actual size, roughly. But that means I don't want to do a ton of terraforming for this because it's already going to be gigantic. So we're trying to find a good location where the land is just naturally 160 away. You know, this is 160 here, 1060. Hold on. If we get over here and it's 900 even, that's looking really promising, y'all. That is right in Doc's backyard, though. Dang it, I thought that was... I want to activate my wings. Now, one option is also just... If we do it... Because it's so long, we could also have it rotated slightly. I think having it rotated slightly is going to also be funnier looking. We could also build an island or extend the land out. Like, I don't want to do a ton of terraforming, but we could do a little bit just to make it work. Okay, so let's see. Low on food. I thought that I had food in here somewhere. I'm bad at planning. Big bee box. Did I have steaks in that? No, of course not. I think honey is technically food. 3 pork chops. Good planning, Joe. Ah, here it is. I had a box full of cooked pork chops. I knew it. I knew I did. Let's put all these broken elytras back in that one, too. Night vision potion could come in handy underwater, though. So let's hold on to that. Okay. I know everybody's like, oh, super exciting. Oh, inventory management. It's the best. Okay. So. Build an island so the midships is parked right on the peak. I really... Let's check how close this is. So this is 960 here. And going across here, this is... that's way too small. 1040. That's only 80 blocks. That's half of what we need. So yeah, it really feels like it's going to have to be wedged in here. If we could do it slightly at an angle, so it's just run aground on this, though. So what is the... So this is 1060. And then to 900 here. No. 930. But, okay. So, in order for the... there's kind of a question of how steep an angle we could make the ship such that the shipping containers would be offset by 1 pixel every 5. So if we had it at a 1/5 slope, I think. Or maybe even a 1/10 or 1/15 slope. Keep the news on tornado west of Nashville. Let's look into that, because, yeah, there were weather warnings earlier. So, west of Nashville is a very large area. So, I'm going to check that real quick. Spring Hill, Thompson Station, in about an hour, if it holds together. That is, from a global standpoint, what people might consider near Nashville, but that is not actually close enough to Nashville to matter. But thank you for the heads up. Yeah, I just checked twitter.com/NashSevereWX, which is our local severe weather authority. And yeah, that's well south of us. So would be approximately every 10 blocks at a 1/16 skew. Well, wouldn't it be, if we skew it at 1/10, that would be at every 10 blocks, like thinking. But thank you, Angela Farrow, again for the tornado tip. Let me make sure I've got my other window open here. Great. Be funny if you built a giant Minecraft boat and then they just fill it with little things. One thing that we haven't figured out is, so the Ever Given, I should be using like a pencil and paper for all this. Somewhere here these are things that like I have the capacity to have in my possession, but somehow keep finding myself without. One second. I've got colored pencils at least. Okay. And I mean, it's not like you can see if I'm writing in color or not. So yeah, we'll just use my Procolor professional quality color pencils here to sketch this out real quick. Okay, so what we're looking at is the normal length would be 400 meters, so we're going to scale it down to 160. The normal width of the Ever Given, it's part of the Imabari 20,000 design from Imabari Shipbuilding, has a beam of 59 meters. So, 59 divided by 2.5 is equal to 24 meters wide. Let's see. It has a depth of 32 meters deep and a fully laden draft of 14.5 meters. Okay. Oh, it would add 10 blocks to the X or Z difference. Okay, yeah. That makes sense. Ma has 0. Yeah, because if we're going... You're right. If we're going at a 1 to 10... ratio, it would probably be 16 blocks of skew distance, I guess. So, yeah. Let's put the pencil and pad down for a minute. Okay. Yeah, thank you, Angela. Yeah, we are rotating every time we get a donation for Child's Play. And we are currently $470 away from our next goal. We hit that earlier one. We hit our first 2 goals actually within the first hour of the stream. And we have about 50 minutes remaining. So, yeah. I feel like there is... like, to really wedge this in here, I think we need to make a Minecraft map. Did I have maps over here? I feel like I had a map of this area that I made at one point. And it's driving me crazy that I don't remember where I put it. So we've got iron. We've got... we don't have paper. More iron. Yeah, so we're rotating 1 degree for each dollar is the current process. Okay, so now we should have everything we need to make a map. So we're going to make a compass, then we're going to make an empty map. Then we're going to look at it. Okay. I don't think I've ever made a map of this because I would remember it looking like this. Okay, now we're going to make the map go inside of more paper so we get more room. Oh, dang it. Of course, this map is right on the edge of a boundary. So it's kind of worthless unless we make another map. Woo. And actually, like, I kind of wanted to see up here, too. So, man, okay. That's fine. What if we went... What if we had it jammed in from, like, right here? So this is what? 1091 to... What is this over here? 972. That's 119. Okay, so that's still not enough. But then if we bring it over this way, so 1091... Let's say 1090 minus 160. We're looking for 930 here. So from there to that island, we just wedge it between this island and that coastline. I think that works. It's not too steep an angle. Doesn't someone sell maps? I mean, probably, but like I'm already over where I'm trying to map. Hey, thank you. It looks like we just got a few donations for Child's Play rolling in. Did I get the one for Quiet Devious from 6 minutes ago? I think I did. You know what? But thank you, Quiet Devious, for that. Anonymous, donating 50 to Child's Play, who says, thank you for bringing attention to a good cause. And then Quiet Devious rolling in with another 100. So thank you, Quiet Devious, for both of those, as well as to Anonymous. So that we are at 1680. So let's figure out how far we got to rotate for that. 1680 divided by 360. Do, 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 do. Where's my little menu thing? Okay, so that's going to bring us to 240 on the rotation. So here we go. Rotation engaged. Okay, so that brings us to 230, 235, 240. Woo! Alrighty. So, there we go. No, Child's Play is a charity that helps children's hospitals afford toys and games and technology to help keep kids entertained while they're recovering or waiting for things. It can be really boring to be a kid stuck in a hospital, and anything to kind of keep their mind off things, keep them from fidgeting, is going to be a net gain. So, okay. Yeah, this would be a several map job to actually do this correctly. So, okay. Okay. So, let's go ahead and, whoops. Let's open up another Wolfram Alpha window. Distance between 1092, comma, negative 1077 and If we're going where I think we're going. 1092. 940, comma, negative 1046. I don't always know the actual commands to give Wolfram Alpha, but, nope. I think to give them points, maybe I need to put them in brackets. Oh, I also spelled distance wrong. That was a mistake. Okay, so that's approximately 155 blocks for that diagonal. So that says we're not completely crazy to try and put this here. Okay. Hey, we just got another anonymous donation for Child's Play for $52. So let's go ahead and rotate 240 plus 52. I think I need to go to 292. Do. Dang it, forgot to say jotate again. But there we are. This is very silly. I do a lot of silly things. And I'm entertained. Okay. I feel really good, y'all, about this here. Now, if we are going to go down 30, now 60... Okay, so from 64 being the sea level, we need to be able to go down to 30 at the bottom to really dig this thing in. I don't think we're going to get that level of depth, but honestly, that's one less thing to dig. So maybe that's not a huge problem if this thing is wedged awkwardly. Okay, I'm also thinking that in terms of the angle, I think maybe we have the nose of the ship over on this side. And then it's like, how did the ship get wedged? And we have the tail stuck over here, or the stern stuck over here. This is going to be huge. Like, so 160 blocks, that means I'm going to need 2.5 stacks of blocks for everything. Maybe... What should I use for this? Is this a basalt job or a blackstone job, y'all? I didn't even know. We're going to need concrete powder and all sorts of colorful stuff for the containers. Although, really, at that distance, wool would be fine, too. The Cableman 24 says, how long is the stream? We're going to be going for about another 45 minutes or so. Green terracotta, concrete or terracotta. Yeah. Blackstone and black concrete powder. Yeah, I think blackstone might be the most plausible for the base, because getting that much black concrete powder would be very difficult. So, hey, thank you to GoGen750 for supporting Child's Play by donating $5, who says, howdy, Joe, just wanted to say thank you for the stream for charity. Hey, well, I'm glad you're enjoying it. It's fun to mix things up and do things differently, you know? I haven't gotten to wear a tie. Actually, I was going to say the last time I wore a tie was for the Child's Play charity auction, I think. I put on a tie. That must have been 2-3 months ago. Yeah. Because a bunch of us did a video call while we watched the auction and dressed up and stuff. So, yeah. Let's see. So that is going to rotate us another 5 degrees. Thank you, Gojen. Whoops. 297. There we are. December. Yeah, okay, so March to December. Yeah, that's about 3-4 months. Oh, boy. Okay. Yeah, terracotta would look good for... So, the thing is that the ship is going to be... Like, the texture on the side of the ship is so... It's designed to be viewed from so far away. Also, I need to figure out how high up it is. Like, is it taller than this tree? Is the... How... Yeah. That's a good question. Okay. So, it has a depth of 32 meters, or 33 meters, and a fully laden draft of 14.5 meters. So, the draft is the vertical distance between the waterline and the bottom of the hull, also known as the keel. With the thickness of the hull included... Okay. So... It has... I want to know, like... Okay, so... It sounds like if it's... If it has a depth of 33 meters... The hull has a depth of 33 meters. Does that mean that the hull goes... Is 33 meters on top of the 14.5 meter draft? Or... Oh, did I wear a tie for the poetry reading thing? Yeah, but I think that was before December. Steinbro Stein says, Happy Passover tonight. Oh, I didn't realize that was catching up to us. Yeah, to anybody who celebrates, have a wonderful Passover. Hey, we did just get another donation for the children, writes Steve or whatever, and donates 2. So we're going to go ahead and add 2 degrees of rotation there. Boom, bringing us up to $2.99. Okay. The draft height question is, it says it has a hull depth of 32 meters. And a fully laden draft of 14.5 meters. So does that mean it would normally go... Let's see. Okay, so 33 meters with a draft of 14.5. It's hard to do math while I stream. Does that mean that there would be 18.5 meters above the waterline normally? The hull color looks really close to warp planks, I think, and it looks bright red on the very bottom. If you sink one side, you'll lower the ship altogether. Reference a photo. So... Let me pull up Google Images of Ever Given. Okay, so based on this photo, if I know that the container is 2.5 meters tall, it looks like... Oh, boy, I'm just like really... Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8... So 8 times 2.5 would be 20. So it looks like about 20 meters above the water line is where the hull ends. Now, 20 meters above the water line. Let's see. So 20 divided by 2.5 is going to be 8. So the hole would come up 8 meters out of the waterline where we are going. Okay. Make the cargo ship your new storage system. That's a interesting idea. Hey, welcome, Badger Spanner. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and post the link. Oh, no. I accidentally... I have not posted this for a while, so I'm going to have to copy and paste it from above. There we go. So there is the Tiltify link for supporting Child's Play. If you are just joining the stream like Joss Brooks from Essex, England, you might not know that Child's Play is a charity that helps hospitals get, specifically children's hospitals, get technology, games, and toys to help keep kids entertained and comfortable while they are stuck in a hospital, which is not a fun place for a kid to be. They have been around since 2003, currently supporting about 190 hospitals in the United States. So feel free to donate to them via that link that I posted. You can learn more about them at childsplaycharity.org. And, okay, so Duncan Farmer says, is this stream replacing the normal time stream? No, this is a bonus stream. Hey, Arterial Red, thank you for donating $50 to Child's Play, who says, Jotate your head for science. Or for Child's Play, both are good. Boom. So here we go. It's time to jotate. We were at $2.99. We're going to go to $3.59, I think. Woo! There we go. Oh, man, $3.59 is not a very exciting angle. It's very close to zero. It is. So, yeah, if anybody else wants to donate to Child's Play to set wrong what once went right here, feel free to go ahead and rotate it. Block Engineer 3 donating 20 to Child's Play, who says, thanks for doing this. Thank you, Block Engineer 3, for helping a good cause raise some money. We're going to go ahead and bring it up to 20 degrees of jotation. Do. Okay. So, tankers have a massive tower, so keep that in mind. No, that's a good point. But like we are gonna, if we are building it at 2/5 scale, basically, even at its full tower height, it's not gonna. Yeah, I mean, it's not gonna be bigger than the lighthouse. But yeah, just jamming this ship in here, it's just gonna be great. Okay, so I don't know that I have on me a lot of Blackstone, and I don't really feel like leaving because we already spent a lot of the stream traveling. Blackstone slabs. Oh yeah, it's not necessarily something I can go through right now. Okay. Okay, so we do have some Blackstone here. So if you recall, if we're doing 160 blocks of Blackstone, whoops. So that's going to be, wait, hold on, I can do math. Boom. Okay, so that's 160 blocks of Blackstone right there. Hockey Gamer Girl 77 says, hey Joe, is this your full-time job? No, I am not a full-time fundraiser for Child's Play. This is something that I am doing as a fun way to volunteer. But Travis CP in the Twitch chat actually is the executive director of Child's Play, and working for Child's Play is his full-time job. So if you have any questions, feel free to post them in the Twitch chat. I'm not sure if he's still here, but he was here for about an hour earlier. So, and you can learn more at childsplay.com. That's a little shy of 160. That's only 150. Math is hard, y'all. It's actually not hard. I don't mind doing math. like normally, but doing math during a stream is kind of like doing math while driving. It's hard to do like both of them well. So, okay. And, okay, yep. We are currently at $1,809 out of our $2,000 goal. Wait, Anonymous just donated 20 to Child's Play with the comment, boop. So we are going to go ahead and rotate that by another 20. Boom, 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 boop. I don't know if I can do a proper boop. 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 I don't know. It's hard to do. Don't moth and drive, you know. It's like almost too Liverpudlian a boop. Okay. Okay. I can actually hear thunder now, so we're going to give one more check on the weather. La la la. Severe thunderstorm warning has replaced tornado warning, but it's still pretty far away from it. Yeah, that storm's going to miss us. We're going to be able to hear it from here, but we are not in any imminent path or anything. So, okay. So, let's see. What are we doing? Lizzie Mac, the rotation camera is something special. Like, that's like, it's funny because people are like, are we going to rotate every stream now? It's like, no, we're also not going to have the frame. I'm not going to wear a tie to work every day. This is something special. This is a special event celebrating the Gamers Give Back Day for Child's Play charity. So, okay. So, if we're going to go 8 meters up, and, okay, it's going to be 24 across, too. That's something we haven't really looked at too closely, is the 24 across element. Let's... Okay. So... at 24 across, but we're going this way. Now, if we're going at a 1/5 this way, or 1/10, and then coming over 1, right, then on this side, to stay square, every 10 we need to go over 1 that way. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is kind of 5 now. That's weird. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we'll come over 1. I feel like that can't be right. I feel like it has to be... because if we come in super steep on 1, we need to go out the other way? Okay. There's a way to do this. Okay. There's an actual way to do this that is a lot less silly. Let's go ahead and open up a pixel art drawing program. Unable to reach Adobe servers. Great. That's a real help. Slopes relative to the axes should be the same for each of the sides are square. Okay. Oh, you're right, because we're using square sides. It should be okay. I think. Oh, good. The drowned have arrived. Okay, so we're going to open this up. Namvada says, I like the tie. Well, thank you very much, Namvada. Okay. You know what? Let's not mess with the drawing program right now, because I only have another 24 minutes or so. Because after this, the Child's Play charity stream themselves is going to be... or the Child's Play organization themselves are going to be doing their stream. So we're going to be raiding them once this ends. Okay. So we've got this set up here. I guess the actual good way to do this would be, rather than having it go 10 and then 10 and then 5, it'd be better if we went 5, 10, 10. No. Hold on, wait. Would that be right? It would probably look, the diagonal would look better if we went like, okay, so it's 24 wide. So instead of it going 10, 10, 4, we go 2, 10, 10, 2. Yeah. Yeah, hockey gaming girl, you don't need to repeat the same thing several times. That's not a good look. I know you're trying to be helpful, but if you're posting the same thing more than once, you're gonna get timed out. If you were being unhelpful, it would have been a ban. So don't think I don't appreciate it. I appreciate it, but yeah, gotta keep the chat clear. Okay, this is probably not the best way to do any part of this, but we go ahead and pick these up. Take care of that fella. Okay. So the actual final one here would not have these different materials. This is just for purposes of figuring this out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And hey, it looks like we just got a donation to Child's Play from Zeta Temporal for $20. So thank you very much, Zeta Temporal, for that. That's going to cause our rotation or jotation to increase by another 20. Here we go. Jotate. Do. Oh no, I overshot. There we go. So we are now at 60 degrees of jotation here. Oh. Okay. We are building a model of the Ever Given, or at least trying to figure out where to put one, if such a thing makes sense. Okay, and then we'd have 2 more over here. And then we would start going this way. And so this is a pretty big this is a pretty big ship. Let's go ahead over here and get a sense of what this rectangle is actually going to be like. Okay. Yeah, we do have about 20 minutes left, and we are about $151 away from meeting our goal. So let's go ahead and post those links again. Good point. Good point. Okay. If we get up higher here. Yeah, that's gonna be a pretty significant build. Whew. This is like how I accidentally built an 80-meter long building. It was like, I didn't know this was gonna be so big. And in this case, I'm building an 160-meter long ship, and I'm like, well, how big could it possibly be? Okay. Whoops. Cheesiest says the concern is getting it done while it's still relevant. Well, the thing is, even if the boat gets done or gets unlodged tomorrow, it's still going to be a problem. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's still gonna be a problem for a while. So I think I'm probably in the clear on relevance. Okay. I'm not even... sorry, if I count... I got a 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm not, like, super accurately counting this because this is... This is just trying to get a sense of the general footprint of it. Hey, it looks like we got some more donations for Child's Play rolling in too. Let's go ahead and check on those. Here, it looks like we got $20 from Anonymous for Child's Play, $20 from Elisa for Child's Play, and $6 from Artist C as well, who says Jotate a little maybe. So let's see. That brings our current total to $18.95. So let's see where our target jotation needs to be. $18.95 divided by 360. We're going to rotate myself until we're at 95 degrees, it looks like. Woo! Jotation engaged. Do-do-do-do. I'm like swimming. Yeah, the hills are rolling along. Okay. And I'm realizing I'm short on torches. This might not be steep enough to actually stick it. We might have to fill some of this in, is a concern. I wasn't sure if the 10 degrees was going to be enough. It might also be that we push the thing forward some. Now, the actual height above the waterline of the ship is going to be 8. We're going to have to work that out exactly a little bit better. People are turning their laptops so they can see me better. Thank you. Dio Tippin, or not Tippin, sorry, I'm bad habit. Donating 10 to Child's Play says, let's keep that jotation going. Well, thank you very much, Dio. Here we jotate. Do-do-do-do. Bring that to 105 degrees of jotation. And as you can see, we are at 1905 out of 2,000 toward our goal. Okay, I need to get some torches in order to actually make this work. I don't want to waste redstone torches if we don't have to. I had my lighting box. Boom, lighting box. And I didn't have any torches in there anyway. I've got some coal and some sticks. Yeah, that's lights. Yeah. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So it seems like we need 40 more blocks here. Is that right? Maybe. Dang it. Ender pearls would have been a good buy. Geometry, yep. Hopefully, no, you know what? I don't know if they're going to be able to go to sleep. Yeah, it was mostly Scar that was going to sleep before. Okay. Getting into the last 15 minutes of the stream, a little bit of a sprint here. Once again, if you want to check out Child's Play, you can learn more about them at childsplaycharity.org. I also linked Charity Navigator information about them in the stream description. So if you're just like, is this a real charity? Can I look? What can I learn about them? There is all sorts of stuff you can learn about them. They are legit. They've been around since 2003. I have been a fan of their work for well over a decade. Okay, so 940 here. $10.66. Okay. But yeah, so there is... It's hard for me to do math and talk nice at the same time. Okay. But yeah, there is a link in the chats to the donate.tiltify.com there for Child's Play. They take the money directly. I don't have to deal with it. It saves me a bunch of tax stuff. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so 1085. So 940 plus 160 is 1100. Yep. Okay, this is probably gonna about work out. Yep. This is not where you want to have a ship. Okay. So then we would go 2, and then we would go 10 here. Then we put another one of these here. Suma left the game. It's kind of late for him anyway. Okay. Seems like I put an extra block in a few times. It's possible. 26 Zara says, love the stream, Joe. Makes my day when Hermit streams. Glad to hear it. Hey, thank you, Anonymous, for donating 30 more to Child's Play, who says we're so close to the goal. Let's go. We are indeed. We are at 1935 out of 2,000. Let's go ahead and rotate that Joe another 30. There we are. Boom. The Cheese Knees says, wait, are you building a diagonal ship? Yeah, of course I am. Okay. Hockey Gamer Girl says, Joe, where did you hear about Child's Play Charity? From the Penny Arcade, folks. I've been reading Penny Arcade since about 2001. I guess it was my sophomore year of high school. Might have been my freshman year of high school. It might have been... Well, I guess even my freshman year of high school would have been 2001 spring. So, yeah, I don't know. But, like, so I was already familiar with Penny Arcade when they launched Child's Play. I wasn't in a position to be able to actually donate or anything to their charity until well later, because it took me a while to get a job and pay off my debt and stuff. I am not taking the donations for charity. Tiltify is the payment processor, but they are working directly with Child's Play. I don't want to touch this money. That's a tax nightmare. So, yeah. The scale of the ship to the original is 20%. Gonna go ahead and post that link. We got 10 minutes left, and we are currently only 65 away from our $2,000 goal. Joe Tilts. Oh, that's a good one. Joe Tilts. I like it. I like Rolling Hills as well, but Joe Tilts sounds nice. So, yeah, we'll extend the beach here a little bit. And we'll extend the land out there a little bit. Okay. Leo the Leaf says, I've heard about shipping and hermitcraft, but this is something else. Oh, we're tilting for Tiltify. Oh, man. Badger, that's brilliant. I should have come up with that. I didn't. You're smart. Good job. I'm now going to steal that though, Badger. We're going to tilt for Tiltify. Yeah. I'm not even tilting at windmills. That's true. Okay. How are we on Blackstone? So the thing is that the actual ship, we're going to need to have it come up. We're going to... Wait. There it is. Scaffolding. So we're actually going to need the real one to come up by 7 blocks or 8 blocks. We'll have to add an armor stand figure with a shovel for the excavator. Good point. Good point. Okay. 1, 2, dang it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we don't want to add. So that is 7 up from the waterline. So this would be the actual. So the ship is actually smaller at its base, although it does have like some underwater parts, like the bulbous protrusion at the nose. But okay, so this is how tall the actual ship is going to be. So if we come to the portal here, oh, this is just going to monopolize the horizon. Oh, bye-bye, Slimer. You're going to be poking your... No, you won't be visible behind the containers. No. Nope. Okay. This is going to be good. Once again, we are only $65 away from our $2,000 goal for Child's Play Charity. You can learn more about them at childsplaycharity.org. We are 7 minutes from the end of the stream. Yeah, Horizon, get wrecked. Yeah, we're gonna come in here with some sand, and we're gonna have to sandbar this up a little bit, but okay. I kind of wish that XP Crafted solved the problem of like how to build this friendship plaza with B-dubs, but I guess I can solve that. Will this ever be seen? Yeah, that's the plan. Look at this. This is gigantic. Let's go higher up in the sky. It's a ship big enough to block an entire canal. We are also building this at 40% scale. The actual 1-to-1 ever given is 400 blocks long. That's okay. To give people a sense of how far 400 blocks is, if we put the nose of Ever Given here, and we ran into... If we ran into the nose of Ever Given, into the base of Doc M's goat, right? And then we fly over to here. This is only 300 meters out of the 400 meters. We can no longer see the goat or the nose, and the ship would go for another 100 meters that way. The real Ever Given is so gigantic. 400 meters is huge. Hey, it looks like we are starting to get some donations rolling in. Whoa! Hey, we just shot past our goal. Let me go ahead and thank everybody who got us there. Let's see who it is. We had Arterial Red with 65, who said, let's not leave it to the last moment to get this sorted. What the pilot didn't say. Yeah, the pilot of the Ever Given. So let's see, 135 plus 65. I think that's going to bring us all the way up here to 200 degrees of jotation. Tilt. And then Anonymous donated 20 to Child's Play. Thank you, Anonymous. You had another 200, or not 200, another 20 to that. And then Breagle Beak donating 60 to Child's Play says, I heard you were short of your goal. Problem solved. So it's going to bring us up to 280 degrees of jotation. Do. Okay. So, y'all are awesome. Y'all are awesome. Like, I showed up and I said hello and I've put some blocks down, but this community is incredible. Okay, y'all. I cannot say enough about how much I appreciate the kindness and the generosity of everyone here, you know. It is a really taxing time for the whole healthcare, everything around the whole world. And so having some extra things to cheer some kids up will hopefully make things a little bit brighter. So yeah, I should probably write like speeches for this stuff in advance. I don't do anything really in advance. I'm looking up these dimensions during the stream. I'm like, 2 days ago, I decided I wanted to do this, but it's like, oh, I'll do the math on the stream. That's fine. Skeleton says, where's the link? Yeah, if we want to overshoot that $2,000 goal, we can try. We're at 2,080 out of 2,000 right now. We have like 3 minutes left in the stream. I actually need to go ahead and be getting set up. Let's see here. That boat is monopolizing the world. But yeah, so this boat is 20% the scale. This footprint here is 20% scale of the actual one. How come that is not showing up on the map? That's strange. I guess the pixel averaging or whatever just didn't work out. Okay. But yeah. If we go up on top of the lighthouse here. Boop. Okay, I think that's going to look funny. That was one of my big qualifications, is will this look funny when it's done? And I think it will. Okay. This is... we found a place to put a ship. We raised $2,100 actually. Quantum Flux TV donating 20 to Child's Play says, just love everything you do, and this is for an amazing cause. Hey, well, thank you so much, Quantum Flux TV, for that. We're going to go ahead and add 20 to our jotation here. Boom. $300. And, let's see. What I was going to say is I need to pull up the Child's Play Twitch stream, because we're going to be rating the official Child's Play charity Gamers Give Back Day stream after this. That is... It's in my email. I thought I followed them in advance, but I don't know. Or I probably did. Maybe if I just go to twitch.tv/following. I'm trying to type it from memory, and that's never a good... Typing URLs from memory is always a little bit of a risk. Okay, so search email for Travis. Other email box. Okay, it is twitch.tv/Child's Play Charity. Okay. And
with 6 grams of
okay,
natural
yep.
protein.
I wanted to get through that ad. We'll make sure that they're actually live before we raid them. If they're not live yet for real, we can go ahead and do some more measuring and some more work on this. But yeah, okay. It looks like they are going to be playing some Among Us, or they are already playing some Among Us. Okay, so let's go ahead and raid Child's Play Charity. Y'all can say, howdy y'all, Joe Hill's raid here. This has been an incredible 2 hours, y'all. We raised $2,000 for children's hospitals in 2 hours. That's like, well, 2,100 even. Y'all are so generous and so kind, and this has been a real joy for me to be a part of it. So thank you to Travis for inviting me to be involved with Gamers Give Back Day. And thank you to everyone for watching. Until next time, y'all, this is Joe Hills from Nashville, Tennessee. Keep adventuring.